Archangel Michael says, listen closely. There are truths in your family that have remained hidden, unseen by your eyes, yet they pulse with a dangerous force. Your sister has crossed a line that cannot be undone, and what was done in shadows will soon rise to the light. The air around you feels heavy as if the walls themselves are holding their breath. Every room seems to whisper secrets that were never meant for your ears. The betrayal is not simple, it is layered, deliberate, and aided by forces you never imagined could touch your life. Archangel Michael says, you must pay attention. What you are about to hear will grip your heart, and your soul will not find rest until justice and truth are claimed. A family, one you thought loyal, has played a part in her act. Their hands, though hidden, have guided decisions, influenced actions, and tied a web of deceit that encircles you. The shock of realizing their involvement will leave you breathless. Type Amen to receive the blessing of clarity and protection. The days that led to this moment were filled with subtle signals. Words unspoken in your presence, glances shared behind closed doors, faint movements that you dismissed, each was a thread in the tapestry of betrayal. The design was precise, calculated, and meant to unravel your peace slowly. When the truth emerges, it will feel like the ground beneath you is collapsing. The sister you thought you knew is not the one who acted alone. Every smile, every gesture, every confession withheld now carries the weight of complicity. A network of silent allies, sworn by family ties, has manipulated situations to secure a hidden outcome. Their loyalty is not to love or ethics, but to secrecy and shared schemes. You have walked blind through a maze of their planning, unaware of the trap closing around you. Type Amen to activate your shield of discernment and courage. Even now, the details of her act are precise and chilling. There is a pattern of deception that repeats itself in ways subtle and glaring. What seems like coincidence is actually orchestrated mischief, designed to obscure the truth until it is too late to retract. Archangel Michael says, hold fast. Do not be swept into despair. Your insight and resolve are your weapons now, stronger than any hidden allegiance or covert scheme. Each day, you may have sensed it, a pressure in the air, a pause in conversations, a hesitation that suggested something forbidden. That hesitation was their silent signature. Behind it, decisions were made that shifted the course of family loyalty and exposed a fracture in bonds you thought unbreakable. Their involvement is not without method. Steps were taken to ensure that when the truth appears, it would hit hardest. The sisters' actions, combined with the family's unseen support, form a chain that could entangle anyone unprepared. Type Amen to summon clarity and discern the unseen threads that manipulate outcomes. You may recall moments when trust was offered too easily, when promises were broken in ways that felt subtle. Those were markers of preparation. Each act of deceit was reinforced by those who understood the power of concealment, shaping events from the shadows. Your sister, guided and aided, has crossed moral boundaries. What was done cannot be reversed, but its exposure will ignite a storm of awareness. Justice, though delayed, is inevitable, and its approach carries both relief and discomfort. The family that assisted her shares in this culpability. They have provided knowledge, encouragement, and logistical support without which the act could not succeed. The realization of their role compounds the sense of betrayal, deepening the impact of each revelation. Type Amen to invoke strength and clarity as hidden truths surface. The tension you feel is not imagined. Every heartbeat echoes with the knowledge that what is hidden has power. Secrets have a weight that crushes silently until the moment of revelation, when the air itself trembles with consequences. The shadows of deceit stretch farther than you can see. Every friendly gesture, every moment of calm, has been a mask hiding intentions that wound deeply. The sister you trusted has become an instrument of orchestrated betrayal, and those who helped her remain hidden, observing from the edges. A veil of normalcy has cloaked what is truly unfolding. Ordinary conversations have carried coded messages, and routine actions have been calculated steps toward a singular goal. Each movement, though subtle, was an integral part of a design that now threatens your understanding of loyalty and family. Type Amen to call forth the light of truth to pierce through hidden darkness. The air is thick with tension, a pressure that tightens with every passing moment. Even familiar places now carry a trace of their influence, every object a silent witness to the plan executed behind closed doors. The shock of uncovering these layers will demand resilience you may not know you possess. Time has played a role in this hidden betrayal. Days and weeks, even months, were woven with decisions designed to conceal intent and obscure the sister's actions. What you are learning is not isolated, but part of a carefully constructed web of complicity. Each revelation builds upon the last, leaving no space for doubt. The family involved has coordinated quietly, ensuring that your trust was manipulated, your perspective altered, and your ability to see the truth delayed. Their strategy relies on subtlety and patience, which makes the exposure even more devastating. Type Amen to strengthen your awareness and guide your steps through the unveiling. You may feel anger rising, a storm that gathers within quietly until it can no longer be contained. The sister's betrayal is not only personal but systemic, supported by hidden allies who have ensured its continuation. Understanding this makes the reality harsher, yet it also reveals the power of discernment and vigilance. Even those who seem innocent are part of the unfolding pattern. Their silence and inaction allowed manipulation to take hold. Recognizing this is painful, but it illuminates the network that concealed the truth for so long. Archangel Michael says, "Fear not the deception. Stand strong. The truth, once seen, can never be hidden again, and justice will follow with unwavering certainty." The weight of concealed acts bears down on the spirit. Each secret meeting, each whispered arrangement, now comes into focus. What seemed minor or unimportant becomes part of a larger mosaic of betrayal and hidden collaboration. Type Amen to invoke courage and clarity as the full picture emerges. You may remember moments that felt strange, where interactions seemed off balance. Those were not coincidences but signs of coordination. The sister's role, coupled with familial assistance, has created a lattice of secrecy that now unfolds before you with unmistakable clarity. The magnitude of what was done cannot be overstated. It is not merely a mistake or a lapse, it is an act that reshapes trust and exposes hidden allegiances. The depth of this betrayal is overwhelming, yet it illuminates paths to awareness and protection you could not see before. Type Amen to receive divine insight and fortitude for the path ahead. Every corner of your life touched by these actions now demands scrutiny. Relationships once thought secure may reveal unexpected fractures. Awareness of manipulation grants the power to protect and reclaim what was nearly lost. The family's involvement magnifies the impact. Their collective influence ensured that the act carried out was complete, precise, and deeply unsettling. The shock is inevitable, yet it carries with it a message: nothing hidden remains concealed forever. Every detail that seemed inconsequential now carries meaning. Conversations that appeared ordinary were carefully calculated, serving a purpose hidden beneath smiles and gestures. Each step taken by your sister and the family that assisted her has left invisible marks, guiding events toward an inevitable confrontation with truth. The realization of their collaboration brings both anger and clarity. Understanding that the betrayal was not isolated transforms your perspective entirely. The shock sharpens your perception, forcing you to see what was always present but ignored. Type Amen to awaken discernment and protect yourself from further deception. Trust, once taken for granted, now requires careful scrutiny. Every word spoken, every action taken, may conceal intentions you never anticipated. Awareness is your shield, insight your weapon, and vigilance your guide through the labyrinth of betrayal. The hidden family's methods were intricate, relying on patience and subtlety. They moved behind the scenes, influencing outcomes while remaining unseen. Their guidance amplified the impact of your sister's actions, ensuring that her betrayal achieved its full effect. Each revelation is a spark lighting the darkness. Shadows that once obscured intentions now retreat under the light of understanding. The depth of coordination shocks, yet it empowers you to reclaim control of your life and your choices. Type Amen to summon clarity and courage as hidden agendas unfold. You may feel the tension tightening like a noose, each breath weighted with the knowledge of hidden manipulation. The sisters' act was deliberate, executed with precision, and reinforced by those who should have safeguarded loyalty. The truth now surfaces, revealing a web of deceit carefully spun over time. Even the smallest actions are now seen in new light. Moments that felt trivial now carry significance, marking the deliberate influence of those who stood behind her. Recognition of their complicity changes the way every memory and interaction is understood. Archangel Michael says, "You are not powerless." The light of truth strengthens your spirit, and no hidden act can persist against the awareness it awakens. The consequences of betrayal ripple outward, touching spaces and hearts you never imagined. Relationships are reframed, trust is tested, and the future is reshaped by the exposure of secrets long concealed. The shock is severe, yet it opens a path to empowerment and vigilance. Type Amen to invoke protection and steadfastness as the reality becomes clear. The sisters' actions were designed to harm and control outcomes. The family that aided her ensured that obstacles would fall away, leaving no chance for interference. Every movement was orchestrated with intent, and the realization of their collaboration is both painful and illuminating. Your mind races through memories, placing new significance on moments previously overlooked. Each connection, each glance, each unspoken word now carries weight, revealing the careful orchestration behind what you once thought normal. Awareness brings both sorrow and strength. Type Amen to fortify your spirit and sharpen insight against future deception. The hidden acts are not merely physical, they are calculated manipulations of trust and perception. Each instance of guidance, advice, or suggestion was a thread in a larger tapestry of control. Recognition of their strategy unveils the seriousness of the betrayal and the deliberate nature of every step. You may feel anger rise, yet it is tempered by clarity. Understanding the depths of coordination and concealment allows you to act with precision, reclaiming your power from those who sought to manipulate it. Knowledge is the weapon that cuts through deceit. The veil of secrecy begins to lift with every insight you gain. Shadows retreat as awareness pierces the hidden corridors of manipulation. The sisters' actions, intertwined with the family's covert support, are now unmistakable, leaving no room for denial. You feel a cold clarity settle in. The realization of their alliance brings shock, yet it awakens an inner resolve. The betrayal was precise, calculated, and meant to shake your foundation, but it also ignites your strength. The web they spun was intricate. Every gesture, every word, every movement contributed to a structure of control designed to isolate, confuse, and weaken your confidence. Their planning ensured that their influence went undetected until the moment of full revelation. Even now, the memory of subtle manipulations sharpens your understanding. Moments of doubt, hesitation, or confusion were orchestrated to mold perception. Recognition of these patterns brings a mixture of sorrow, anger, and empowerment. Type Amen to receive protection and clarity for discerning all hidden intentions. The sisters' betrayal is not an isolated act. It is supported by the family's knowledge, guidance, and silent encouragement. Their combined efforts magnify the gravity of what was done, revealing a network of complicity that touches the core of trust you once held. Every layer of this hidden plot is a reflection of calculated intent. Nothing was left to chance. The precision with which each action was executed underscores the depth of deception, leaving you both stunned and alert. Archangel Michael says, "Stand firm. The darkness cannot withstand the light of awareness. Every secret, no matter how hidden, must be faced with courage and clarity. The shock you feel is mirrored by the tension surrounding you. Places, conversations, and interactions now carry evidence of manipulation previously unseen. The recognition of this hidden orchestration calls for a new level of vigilance and strength. Type Amen to strengthen discernment and illuminate the paths of deception. Time has been used against you. Days and nights of planning, secrecy, and subtle influence created a landscape where betrayal could flourish undetected. Their patient orchestration ensured that each act, each move, and each concealment aligned perfectly. Your sister was not alone. Her decisions were guided, encouraged, and reinforced by those who shared in secrecy. Every step was calculated, every action deliberate, ensuring that the impact would be profound and the exposure delayed. Type Amen to call forth resilience and protective energy as the truth unfolds. The revelation of this alliance between your sister and family will shake the foundation of what you believed safe. Loyalty once assumed is now questioned, and the weight of hidden collaboration presses heavily on your spirit. Yet, within this realization lies a powerful opportunity to reclaim strength and insight. Understanding their methods gives you a strategic advantage. Recognition of how actions were orchestrated allows you to anticipate patterns and protect yourself from further deception. Knowledge transforms shock into power, and betrayal into awakening. Type Amen to ignite the courage and wisdom needed to navigate this web of secrecy. Every memory now carries new meaning. Ordinary moments are infused with significance, revealing the subtle guidance of those who manipulated events. The full scope of their coordination becomes visible, leaving you with no illusions about the nature of their involvement. The sisters' betrayal, amplified by the family's assistance, reshapes the perception of every interaction. Trust is tested, relationships are reframed, and the reality of human motives is starkly revealed. This awakening is painful, yet necessary for clarity and self-protection. The full weight of what was done begins to press upon your chest. The sister you trusted has been a participant in a larger scheme. The family's hidden guidance amplified her actions, ensuring that the betrayal would be complete, leaving shock and disbelief in its wake. Even the simplest gestures now carry a shadow of deceit. Smiles that once comforted now seem hollow. Words once taken at face value reveal hidden intentions, exposing the intricate planning that shaped every interaction. Type Amen to fortify your heart and mind against the lingering effects of betrayal. The sisters' choices were not random, they were deliberate and reinforced by the unseen hands of those around her. Each decision, each act of secrecy, was calculated to secure a hidden outcome. Your awareness of this orchestrated betrayal is a powerful tool, awakening strength you did not know you possessed. Time and patience were weapons in their hands. Months of subtle influence ensured that every step aligned perfectly. The reality of their orchestration is both painful and empowering, revealing the magnitude of the deception. Type Amen to invoke divine guidance and clarity as the truth stands before you. The impact of this betrayal extends beyond simple acts. It touches trust, reshapes understanding, and challenges the core of familial bonds. Recognizing the hidden patterns transforms shock into awareness and prepares you for the path ahead. Every act of manipulation carries intent, carefully executed to conceal the sisters' actions while amplifying their effect. Understanding this gives you power to reclaim control. Knowledge of their strategy allows insight into what was hidden, turning confusion into clarity. Archangel Michael says, "Fear not what was done. Let awareness be your shield, and let strength rise from the revelations you face." The sisters' betrayal, now fully visible, reveals a network of silent supporters who ensured the act succeeded. Their role magnifies the gravity of her choices, exposing the depth of planning and the precision of concealment. The shock is intense, yet it strengthens resolve and illuminates the path forward. Every moment of your life touched by their hidden actions now feels reframed. Ordinary memories carry new meaning, revealing subtle manipulations that once went unnoticed. The recognition of their orchestration empowers you to navigate life with heightened awareness and renewed strength. The family's involvement underscores the seriousness of the betrayal. Their guidance, encouragement, and hidden support ensured that no step went unnoticed and no detail overlooked. Understanding this completes the picture, allowing you to confront reality fully armed with insight. Shock and awareness intertwine as the full extent of deceit becomes undeniable. The sister acted with intent, aided by the family's silent hand, creating a tapestry of betrayal both intricate and overwhelming. Yet within this revelation lies the power to reclaim control and reinforce boundaries. Every subtle action, every hidden movement, now appears in sharp focus. The ordinary becomes extraordinary in its significance. The threads of deception, once hidden, are now revealed, showing the careful planning that shaped the reality you now face. The sister's betrayal is a mirror, reflecting both human fallibility and the strength that emerges from awareness. Recognition of the hidden alliance forces re-evaluation of trust, relationships, and perception. Though painful, this awakening illuminates paths previously unseen and prepares you for protection and empowerment. Every lesson from this revelation carries weight. Awareness transforms shock into strategy. Knowledge becomes the armor that shields you from unseen influences, allowing clarity to guide every choice and action. Type Amen to activate divine insight and fortitude for every step ahead. The consequences of their hidden collaboration ripple through the present and shape the future. Relationships, trust, and perception are forever altered. Yet within this realization lies the gift of awakening, the strength to reclaim authority over your life, and the clarity to move forward unshaken. The sister's actions, magnified by familial guidance, have left a permanent mark. Understanding this truth allows you to navigate life with insight and vigilance. Every interaction is now a lesson in discernment, every memory a key to recognizing hidden intentions. Type Amen to call forth clarity, protection, and unwavering strength as you continue on your path. Archangel Michael says, "Stand unbroken. The truth has been revealed. You now hold the power to protect, discern, and act with clarity. No hidden scheme can persist against the awareness and strength that has awakened within you." The revelations are complete. The sister's betrayal, the family's hidden support, and the intricate orchestration are fully seen. The shock is immense, yet empowerment grows from knowledge. Awareness transforms fear into strength, and the clarity gained ensures that future deception will find no foothold. The shadows of betrayal stretch into every corner of your life. Places that once felt safe now carry traces of hidden scheming. Every smile, every conversation, every seemingly small gesture is now loaded with the weight of complicity and secrecy. The sister's act, reinforced by the family, was not impulsive. It was deliberate, calculated, and executed with precision. Their influence has left scars on trust, reshaping your perception of love, loyalty, and family. You may feel the heavy weight of anger, a fire that rises slowly but steadily. It is the natural response to realizing the depth of coordination behind the betrayal. Yet, this anger is tempered by awakening, a knowledge that grants power over what was once unseen. The family's role amplifies the severity of the betrayal. They guided, advised, and ensured the act would achieve its full force. Recognition of their complicity transforms shock into vigilance and fear into strategic awareness. Type Amen to receive divine guidance, strength, and protection as the veil of deception lifts. Each memory now resonates with hidden significance. Words spoken in passing, glances exchanged quietly, and actions dismissed as ordinary now reveal layers of intent. The orchestration of deceit was meticulous, leaving no trace of randomness. Even the smallest details reveal a calculated pattern. Their collaboration magnified the impact of your sister's act. Understanding this illuminates the full picture, allowing you to reclaim awareness, control, and emotional balance. Archangel Michael says, "Do not despair. Awareness is your shield, and discernment is your sword. The truth cannot be hidden from those who are willing to see with courage and clarity." The revelation of hidden forces working in tandem with betrayal is both shocking and enlightening. The family's assistance ensured that the act would leave maximum effect. Recognition of this orchestration brings both clarity and a call to action, to protect, reclaim, and fortify your life. Time has been their silent weapon. Months of planning, subtle influence, and unspoken coordination created a framework where betrayal could flourish undetected. The patience with which the sister and the family acted is a testament to their intent and the depth of deception you now face. Every subtle movement and calculated decision is now visible under the light of awareness. The network of hidden allies ensured that no step was taken without reinforcement and that every action would achieve its intended effect. Knowledge of this gives power to respond and act with precision. The sister's betrayal is not simply a personal wound, it is a profound test of discernment. It reshapes understanding of loyalty, challenges assumptions about family, and forces a re-evaluation of trust. The awareness of her and the family's orchestration provides the key to resilience and strategic strength. Every encounter, past and present, carries evidence of manipulation. Ordinary moments, once overlooked, now reveal the deliberate planning behind their actions. Recognition transforms confusion into insight, despair into preparedness, and betrayal into empowerment. Type Amen to strengthen vigilance, insight, and resolve in all areas of life. The weight of realization presses heavily upon the heart. Yet it is precisely this awareness that protects you from further harm. Even familiar faces and places carry marks of hidden influence. The sister's betrayal, reinforced by family, shows the importance of observation, patience, and discernment. Every insight gained now serves as a shield against future manipulations. Archangel Michael says, "Stand strong. Let the knowledge of hidden truths empower you. No scheme, no secret, no deception can survive the light of awareness and the strength of your spirit." Type Amen to activate protection, insight, and spiritual resilience in the face of concealed forces. The ripples of betrayal touch not just relationships, but the very energy surrounding your life. Spaces once calm now feel charged with unseen tension. Every memory, every decision, every interaction carries echoes of the sister's act and the family's assistance. You may feel a surge of clarity as connections fall into place. The previously invisible threads that shaped events now form a pattern of intent and precision. Understanding this pattern allows you to anticipate, protect, and reclaim what was nearly lost to deceit. Every hidden action now comes into focus, revealing the deliberate orchestration behind the sister's betrayal. The family's silent support has ensured that nothing was left to chance. Every step, every decision, every moment of secrecy contributed to a chain that now tightens around the truth. Even the air around you feels charged with awareness. Spaces once familiar are now tinged with the memory of hidden manipulation. The depth of deception is staggering, yet with it comes the clarity needed to reclaim authority over your life. Type Amen to summon insight, protection, and the strength to face hidden agendas. The sisters' choices are a reflection of intent, reinforced at every stage by those who remained unseen. Each subtle influence, each whispered suggestion, each unnoticed gesture contributed to an outcome designed to unbalance and confuse. Recognition of this orchestration illuminates the depth of betrayal and prepares you to respond with precision. Time itself was used against you. Days, weeks, and months were carefully measured, each moment an opportunity to conceal the truth while advancing the plan. Their patience demonstrates the seriousness and methodical nature of their intent. Type A men to awaken courage, vigilance, and clarity in the face of long-hidden schemes. The weight of betrayal presses heavily, yet it strengthens awareness. Every memory now carries new significance, every interaction reveals hidden motives. The sister and the family's combined efforts have left marks on trust and perception that will shape your understanding forever. You may feel anger, shock, and disbelief intertwining in equal measure. This is the natural response to uncovering deliberate manipulation. Yet with each realization, your power grows, built on the knowledge of what was hidden and how it can no longer be concealed. Archangel Michael says, "Stand firm. The truth strengthens those who see it, and no hidden force can overpower awareness. Your spirit is fortified by knowledge and clarity, armed against any future deceit." The sisters' betrayal, magnified by familial support, has reshaped the landscape of trust. Every relationship, every bond, every previously assumed loyalty now demands scrutiny. Understanding the depth of coordination brings empowerment, allowing you to reclaim control over perception, decisions, and actions. Even ordinary moments, once overlooked, now carry heavy significance. Words, gestures, and glances reveal the deliberate influence of those who remained hidden. Recognition of this orchestration provides both clarity and a strategic advantage for the future. Type A men to awaken discernment, fortitude, and awareness of hidden influence. Every corner of life touched by their actions now reflects layers of calculated intent. Spaces, interactions, and even memories are imbued with subtle markers of manipulation. Awareness transforms shock into strategy, betrayal into vigilance, and confusion into understanding. The sister acted with precise intent. The family guided, supported, and reinforced her decisions. Their hidden collaboration magnifies the gravity of the betrayal, yet also provides a map to navigate the complexity of the unfolding truth. Type A men to strengthen your spirit, illuminate hidden threads, and gain mastery over deception. The tension of uncovering hidden schemes carries a heavy weight. The knowledge of betrayal is both shocking and empowering. With each revelation, the path forward becomes clearer, fortified by insight, vigilance, and awareness of the forces that sought to deceive. Every revelation deepens understanding. What once seemed minor now reveals a pattern of calculated influence. The sisters' act and the family's role illustrate the precision and patience of hidden manipulation. Archangel Michael says, "Fear not the deception that was concealed. Let clarity be your guide and strength your companion." No hidden scheme can persist against awareness and unwavering resolve. If you like the video, then subscribe this channel.